Judson, welcome to the show. Good to have you here. And who is this?
This is our puppy Harley, who doesn't like if he's not the center of attention. So
Oh, Harley. You should have just had Harley just show up. And
yeah,
then I would have been totally thrown off.
he is
What
a
a
Cavapoo, otherwise known as the teddy bear breed, because he literally looks like a living teddy bear.
oh my gosh. What don't we have a section for we have a slot for pets. It's I don't know if we're still doing that, but we need to bring it back. But Judson, welcome to the show. It's good to have you here. Why don't you give everyone a quick intro on who you are and what you do, and we'll get into the segment.
Sure. My name's Judson Laipply. I've been a professional speaker for the last 25 years.
Woo!
Yeah, so I finished graduate school in 2000 and pretty much was speaking while I was in graduate school and then decided to make a go of it. So I've been very fortunate. And my biggest claim to fame is I had the world's first viral video of all time. In 2006, a performance piece that I do at the end of my shows called The Evolution of Dance was the first video on YouTube to hit 25, 50, and 100 million views.
And how many views is it at right now?
I think it's around about 315 million views. I think it's
Oh
kind
my
of fallen off in the last few years. Once music videos got onto the platform, those became kind of the dominant force on YouTube.
I mean, that's like a 250 million views, and I'm sure it had shares all over social as well, which you can't even add in. But what is it? What was it like having at that time a viral video, like being one of the first viral videos? Like, how much of an impact did that make in what you do?
It was very surreal. In 2006, it's hard. It seems like not that long ago, but we're running up on the 19th anniversary coming up this spring,
That's
and a lot
right.
of people don't remember what the landscape on the internet was like in 2006. YouTube's brilliance lied in its ability to make it easy to share video. You could just send a link.
Yep.
Before that, you couldn't really share video. There was no way for people to share video other than to email an entire file when a lot of people still had dial up. So, you would have to wait 3 hours in order to watch a 2-minute video. So, when it started going viral, it was kind of a weird sensation because it really hadn't happened before on that large of a scale. For me, it was very wonderful because I was transitioning out of the college and youth market as far as who I was primarily speaking to and trying to move into the corporate and association market. And I just got millions and millions of dollars of free publicity for essentially
Amazing.
a 4 to 5 year run, which for the life of a viral video is eons. Today, the life of viral video, a viral anything is measured in hours or days. And back then it was measured in years.
Yeah, I mean, I think about like nowadays. I think about some of the videos that have gone viral recently. There's a short shelf time with
Yeah.
them, and you gotta capitalize really, really quick, and it's hard because it's like you don't expect it, so to have a video that just keeps on going for that amount of time is amazing, and that's even I even think too, that's, like, before, like, brand deals and things like that would have even been a thing, so, what about, like, I guess, like, the dopamine rush? Like, what was that like? Because I just think, like, I've gone viral a few times, like, not to 300 million, level, but, like, what's that dopamine like?
I mean, again, it's hard to it had never happened before. So, now when people want to try to go viral now. So you've got this kind of mix of people trying to do things to go viral and then the things that just happen organically.
Mm.
And back then it was just kind of at first it was almost like people were apologetic in that I would get emails from people that I knew and said, "Hey, I don't know if you know this or not. Somebody just emailed me a link to a
Uh,
video and it's you. Like, are you okay with that?" Or they would ask, "Can I share this with people?" And so, in the early 2000s, if someone said, "Hey, Joel, I just saw a video of you on the internet,"
yeah,
like your first reaction would be like, "Wait, what? There is? Like, what
totally.
what is it of?" Versus now you're like, "Here, please watch my stuff." So it was awesome, all of the stuff that was happening, and it was kind of this slow buildup of different things that I got a call from the producers at the Today Show was probably the first real, okay, this is something different. That happened about 4 or 5 weeks after everything kind of started rolling. Um, and I didn't go on the show for a long time, but then you start getting calls from other shows and other people reaching out and things like that. And It was just one thing after the other, but it was spread out over a long period of time versus I think today, if you have something viral, there's almost like a rush where everybody wants a piece of you
Yep.
for a week, and then they're like, "Okay, what's the next thing?"
100%. What about like, obviously you didn't plan this, it happened unexpectedly. So like how did you what did you do from there, and like what did you do to kind of go on from this moment and like build on that and build on the momentum from the viral video?
Yeah, I was very, very lucky in that I had already been speaking. I knew what I wanted to do when I was in high school. I knew I wanted to be a professional speaker. My parents are big fans of a guy named Zig Ziglar and some of the other traditional motivational leadership speakers. And I always wanted to follow that path. So for me, it was fortunate that I had been speaking for about 6 years. I had been performing the dance for about 5 when it all went viral. So I had a good idea of who I was and where I wanted to go. I was 30.
Amazing. So you're already a keynote speaker,
So I'm
and then you
already speaking, and now I basically got a rocket ship as far as just career goes. And that was really, really impactful for me because there were opportunities that came up that had I been younger, I might have said, "Ooh, maybe I should go see what that will lead to." And I
have
think
you
that's what happens to a lot of people when they have a viral moment. If they don't know who they are and where they're going, and they don't have their kind of personal path spread before them, they end up trying to pivot towards things that they don't have a foundation for. I got caught, and again, this is not to say that it would have ever worked out, but I had people reaching out and saying, "Oh, do you have scripts for sitcoms? Have you ever thought about being like?" Everybody wants a piece of you, and so they're asking you, "Who are you? What do you have? Do you want to come in for a meeting?" And I said no to a lot of things that didn't align with where I wanted to go. And I think that was a huge benefit to me being a little bit older and having a good idea of where I wanted to go so that I didn't try to, the best example right now is probably a lot of people have mentioned or talked about the Hawk 2 girl and that whole thing. And she has been one of the few in the last couple of years who has actually been able to capitalize on a very, very brief
Yep.
moment of virality and has started to try and establish a business. And we'll see where it leads after a few years.
Yeah, look, I think I was gonna use that example too, so I'm glad you brought that up. But what about if you like, so you wrote a book as well, and it seems like it seems like everything is kind of in line with the viral videos. So I guess like how would things have been different, do you think, if the video hadn't gone viral? Like, do you ever think about that? Like, how would you still be on the same trajectory? Like, maybe if the video hadn't gone as viral, would you still have like written the book? Like, I'm curious, like, if you think about that, if if you hadn't got that virality with the 300 million views.
I would still be doing what I'm doing. I think the biggest difference is I probably would have had, I mean, in all honesty, I would have had to look to work a little harder. One of the things that, and this is what's so fascinating just about human nature as well, is the things that impress people or the speed to create competency or confidence in utilizing a service or a skill that somebody has. From a marketing standpoint, we see so many things like, oh, an Amazon bestseller or New York Times bestseller or USA Today bestseller. Each one of those 3 things carries different weight in the viewpoint of people looking at it. We're always trying to establish this. You can trust that I'm going to deliver what it is that I say I'm going to do. And having a video that goes viral, whether it makes me a better speaker or not, just immediately for some reason gives people this confidence. Okay, they're probably going to be good.
Yep, 100. Have you gone viral since the viral moment?
Not in the same way. I mean, that's the other side of it. I'll never be able to have anything that will remotely touch what that was or did.
Wow, what a moment. I mean, I love this so much. Well, I think what we need to do next is I think we need to absolutely recreate this moment. So I think we should totally do this. I think we should all get down and do our dance. Even Adam, I think Adam needs to just take off his shirt right now. Why don't we recreate this moment? Let's go. Let's go. Everybody, let's do a viral dance. Let's show us what you got. Alin, I want to see
Do
you
we need
moving.
music? What are we
There you
doing?
go. Yeah, where's the music, guys? Come on. We gotta go.
Ladies and gentlemen, may
I have your attention, please. The show starts in 10, 9,
Yeah.
8,
Yeah.
7,
Yeah.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh, that dog is just rocking out over there. Yeah. Welcome to the morning show.
Morning show. Lynn's got the moose. But see, that was a transform. Let's go.
Transform the moose. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Judson Laipply.
Oh, look at that move. I'm gonna do that. Oh, look at that. I feel like this guy's done that before.
Yeah.
Wow, what a way to get the blood flowing on this Tuesday morning.
Laura Gassman said, "What's happening? A dance party. That's what's happening."
Oh yeah, feel that bass in your face. Tuesday morning, HR morning show coming at you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Judson Laipply in the house. Go watch the video. Let's get it up to 400 million this morning. I'm
8 billion.
ready to go.
8 billion. He's got to beat Mr. Beast. That's what we got to do there.